my turn. It took me a little while, but I think I've now finally reached the same level as you. There is no way you can beat me now. Shit! Shit! This is the end for you!
All right, we're back. Okay, we're back officially, and we're here to talk about Omen Goku. It's really interesting. They gave him his echo from when he's mastered Ultra Instinct for whatever reason. But in Xenoverse, and I never brought this up, it was really hard to hear what he was saying sometimes. And here, we don't have that issue. But I think I would rather... They can keep the echo, but have him constantly whispering. At least the echo would enhance it so it doesn't get drowned out by the music. But that's also just a problem with Xenoverse in general. Xenoverse's music is super freaking loud. And it's louder than the Sparking Zero OST by a fair margin. But anyhow... I really like the way that he looks. Now it's time for us to talk about his fighting style. His basic string looks really... I said looks. It's really fast. And I love playing as Omen Goku. Omen Goku is actually on my team. And I chose him over MBY because he has a non-chargeable Kamehameha, which is something I will be talking about. But, recently, Omen Goku has a really fast fighting style. Makes him really feel like he's fighting without thinking. And it's accurate to the actual storyline. Overall, yeah, pretty cool. He also has a unique Ki Blast. I mean, this isn't the most unique color, but it's his charged Ki Blast. It's Spirit Pulse. They actually give him Spirit Pulse. It's not in any of his combos. It's in his basic Ki Blasts, and it's his charged one. Which, this works. I have no complaints. He has 2 grabs as well. A lot of the Gokus have 2 grabs. Like, a lot of the unique throws are literally just from freaking Goku. And like the other ones, I feel like you could have made this another one. I can understand why this one wasn't a... No, why this one is special. Versus the other 2 that Goku has, where he literally grabs someone by the antenna and the tail, which can be done for basically anybody. This one actually has the opponent trying to punch Goku. Goku dodges and then lets out a burst of his aura, which is what he does in the anime. This could have easily been, like, if someone tries to attack you and you manage to grab them, this could have been it. But for what this is, I like it. On to his actual good moves. He has a Kamehameha. It's a very cool looking Kamehameha as well. I like the way that the angle has it charged at. It is darker than the others. It looks more like he's firing out water. But that's just Sparking Zero's art style, which is very divisive sometimes. But this is what I was talking about, is this version of Goku has a non-chargeable Kamehameha, which is why I used him over MUI. It's literally because of this one move. It's just a nice Kamehameha, and I'm not gonna harp on it too much, because one of the few alternatives would have been Spirit Pulse, and that's his basic blast, his full charged Ki blast, so I feel like he doesn't need it. He didn't need it here. And Divine Kamehameha, the full-on version of it, is his ultimate, so him having this Kamehameha is fine. His next attack, it's pretty much like a worse version of Sign of Awakening. It includes his blast from his super and ends with a punch. Personally, I would have rather this be the full-on Sign of Awakening technique from Xenoverse. Cinematically, I think it would look better, and it'd basically be a mini ultimate, which is kind of how I think this Goku should feel. This Goku should feel like he's made of ultimates. Same thing with MUI. Like, that would have been just fine with me. Just saying, overall. Now, I really, really like his ultimate. His ultimate is really cool, and it's a lot better than his MUI one. It's just a barrage of attacks, which is what I was saying for them to do with some of the other attacks in this game. The only weird thing is him constantly doing that sliding thing. I know it's for the anime, like, that's a reference to the anime, but in the ultimate, you should have the character fire out, if they have like a beam ultimate, like Kefla, she'll fire out Gigantic Burst, and for anybody else, they'll fire out like a wave or something. If they don't have a Ki Blast, then oof. Like, basically everybody in this game can form a Ki Wave. The only one that can't is Hercule. So I don't know exactly what you could do for that one. And I'm gonna suggest something. And technically, a lot of ultimates have a few ultimates have 2 versions. DBS Broly, if you take away the 2 different versions of Dragon Fist and Tapion's Brave Sword Attack Slash, Broly has 2 ultimates that can work on basically anybody that aren't unique to Giants. This Goku could have had a ultimate used on Hercule because he can't form a Ki Wave. And you might argue, well, Fidel can't form a Ki Wave. Fidel can form Ki Blasts. It's not too absurd to consider that she might be able to form a key wave. And I mean, for a lot of characters, maybe all Vegeta's use Gallic Gun or something. I feel like this one also could have had another ultimate for giants. But that's a discussion for another story. I think that would have made it flow a lot better. I do actually like when he is moving around and zigzagging. I think it looks really cool. Like I said, I really like Goku, and I'm only suggesting things that I would like to see and things that I think could have been improved on. But I think the zigzag does look nice. It just looks a little bit off because of what it's referencing. But I like it. It gives it a unique edge instead of it just being a pummel and a blast. But we also don't have enough of these ultimates and moves in the game where it's just a beat down followed by one big large fucking blast. And this is appreciated.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
Now for the fun part! Here it comes! Yeah.
Get back down! It's not the end! It's my turn now!
Where are you at?
Alright, now we're on MUI Goku. And the very disappointing thing about MUI Goku, there's a lot that I want to talk about with him. First, what's basic? His biggest strings are, I think, the fastest in the whole game. Maybe beside Whis, I think Whis is faster. But it's just a upgraded version of his Omen version. And this is fine. It's different from every other Goku. And it feels really good to combo with this motherfucker. It's clear this fucker's out for blood. Just look at this. he's so fun to use. He has the same Chi blasts as Omen, which is to be expected. This time he has Soaring Fist. And he keeps the same Omen grab, which I have no issue with. I mean, maybe I would have rather it be Supersonic Blitz from Xenoverse. That's his grab, where he just teleports and fucking kicks them a bunch of times and it sends them flying. Just to make it different from Omen's basic grab. I don't understand why he has a chargeable Kamehameha. Okay, yeah, it's kind of bigger and fatter, and it seems to have a faster charge time than the other normal chargeable Kamehamehas that Goku has. But like I said with God Goku and Blue Ku, and SJ3 Goku for Z, and none of those forms should have chargeable blasts. I understand base forms, and I understand Super Saiyan forms having a chargeable attack. This version, as the strongest version of Goku, should not have a chargeable Kamehameha. He should have one that is fully charged. I also would have rather it been the one from Fighters, the one that is used at the end of his Silver Flash Instinct Ultimate. Yes, the huge-ass one-handed Kamehameha would have been cool as a super. It would have been really cool. Now, his Teleport Rush, for the longest time, he was the only character to have this type of Teleport Rush, and the only other characters that do is Super Saiyan 3, Adult Vegeta, and Beast Gohan. They're the only ones with a Teleport Rush. And do I like the Teleport Rush? Yes. Actually, I really do. I really like the end when you get to see him come in with that strike. I do wish the barrage was longer. I'm a big fan of the ball move that Goku has in Fighters, and I wish they had it here or tried to incorporate it somehow. But I don't see how that's possible. All they have to do is make that combo last a little bit longer, punch them, and then we see Goku fly in for another blow. That just would have improved it, but as it is, I really like this one. It's definitely, I think, the weakest out of the Teleport Rushes, though. And now, we have the biggest disappointment of them all. I was disappointed when I saw this. When I saw his ultimate shown when Rhyme Style was doing his, like, first, things, like, showing off the characters, I was ready for an epic ultimate, and this fucking sucks. This sucks. It's just a fucking kick into a huge-ass Kamehameha. And, you know, sometimes attacks like that can work. I'm not saying a single blow hit into a blast can't work, because it can. But it should have been Goku hits them down. They ragdoll onto the ground. From their perspective, we see the blast charging. Then it cuts to Goku, firing it down, and then to really shove it in there, he bursts it to make it go kaboom. Make it more dramatic. It's just a fucking kick into a blast. And what I just said is how that's how you make it good. This is not good. Xenoverse. Godly Display is the best ultimate other than Silver Instinct Flash I've seen from Goku. Those two ultimates, good. This one, fucking garbage. If you wanted to keep the Kamehameha instead of the Spirit Bomb, that would have been fine. Hell, do another combo. Make it brutal, and then end it with the Kamehameha. And if you wanted to keep it at the angle it is, show the person holding it back, and then Goku boosting it. This is the biggest, and one, if the biggest, disappointment of this game. I was so disappointed in this ultimate. This game has so much potential, but they're squandering it. And it's a video that I want to make at some point or another. But they are ruining it completely. This ultimate was ruined. I would take a free update giving us a new freaking outfit for him. If it meant getting a better ultimate.